Hello everyone, my name is Prasad. I'm part of Nexus Business Centers Hyderabad. Today, I'm here to take you a brief introduction about co-working spaces. We at RAN Nexus Business Center provide co-working space for the thriving community of entrepreneurs, freelancers, startups, and businesses. We are operating across the prime locations like Film Nagar, Jubilee Hills, and Abbott in Hyderabad. And we strive to offer the best services which will enhance the growth of your company with reduced cost. So in today's world, with the current pandemic situation, everybody is looking for a space that is safe, that is as secure as their home. So this is the right option for such users like who are interested to do work from home. So the main advantages like the benefits of working from business into co-working space are like the space requirements. So we provide the customized spaces as per your requirement and the startup capital. So initially, when for a person like who is starting a business, he might not be having a full capital to start his own office. So probably he must be working from home, or if he's hiring some extra employees, so he'll be kind of bringing to bring all these his employees to one place. So they require a lot of capital. They require office space, and they require an infrastructure and lot of uh, lot of things. But with business center co-working space, it's easy to set up all this without any extra extra burden. So the recurring expenses. So every month, the you need to pay bills like electricity, internet, power backup. There are plenty of other recurring expenses which basically you don't have to think about when you are working from a co-working space because you can directly focus on your business line instead of looking at these expenses. Apart from that, we have this quality staff and the service people who will manage your space like it's so welcoming every single day. So basically, if you're starting your own office, it's very difficult to maintain staff, admin activities, and security, and a lot of other things. But at business center co-working space, these are all provided as as a shared amenity, furnishings and equipment for all your employees. Everybody will dream like to have a world class office. So everything from right from your chair, right from your table, everything it should be as per the industry standard. So we at Nexus we provide industry proven chairs like with lunge support, which will allow you and your employee to sit for long hours and work. And the technical support is a we have the best in class technical support team where all your technical issues will be addressed and resolved in a stipulated timeline. So we provide SLAs and we commit to our customers whatever is the time. Like we run 24/7, and customer can raise any ticket at any point of time, and our team will rescue them. About the connectivity, yeah, we have our locations in different parts of the city, like William Nagar, Jubilee Hills, and Jubilee Hills Checkpost, and Abid. So basically, these are the core prime locations in Hyderabad, and we are operating from all these locations with a very good amount of clients present. And even uh, about the network connectivity, we do have internet leased lines with the backup lines, which are kind of well, the top-notch ones. Like even the lease lines are very well. Like we have 99% like uptime, so which is fantastic for us. Like for our clients, like they never face any issues with the internet. And we have this pay-by-use option where you can just pay for whatever you're using instead. Like typically in the traditional way, you will be taking an entire office, and you may not be utilizing the entire space. But in our in our uh, in our co-working culture, it's very clear that whatever you're using, you just pay for that. Like if you're using a conference room, you will only pay for that. And if you're only using the cabin or your workstation, so you'll only just pay for that particular premium. That's it. And saving of time. So mostly you don't have to concentrate on any of the admin activities because everything, all these activities are taken care by our team. So that like it will be completely managed by us, and you'll be concentrating on your own core business line. So that's about it. And coming to the initial reasons for startup failure, this is something we see like most of the startups comes to co-working spaces because they wanted to reduce a lot of things, and some startups will end up working from their home or working from remote locations due to a lot of issues, a lot of concerns like there are a lot of cost in deposits, electricity bills, internet bills, office furniture, miscellaneous expenses. These are all the things uh, for every startup, whoever is founding the startup. So we have this misconception like these are all the things they will come across, and they ended up most of the people end up not starting anything with all these in mind. So basically, uh, yeah, these are all can be easily like you can easily overcome these things if you are choosing a co-working space over a traditional office space. That way, you will be able to reduce the deposits that you're paying to a landlord because typically landlord expects a lot of deposit, whereas in co-working we take the very minimalistic deposits. And the electricity bills is again uh, you are going to pay what you are using. So basically, you don't have to pay any slab rate, commercial rate, nothing like that because uh, you don't have to worry about it. Internet bills also, like basically, as I mentioned it in the previous slide, so we have multiple leaser lines, like even backup lines. Basically, if one line is down, so you should not shut down your uh, entire work. You or your team can still continue working with the other line because we have a multiple vendors. So basically, if you're doing the same thing from your traditional office or home office, the budget is going to be more. The office furniture, as we discussed in the earlier slide, we provide the top-notch office infrastructure, and which is very difficult for you to make it for a short space or small space uh, in your home or wherever it is. And you avoid these miscellaneous expenses like the maintenance and the coffee, tea vending, everything, etc. Because these are all free at our space. We provide these services, like these are kind of amenities for our customers, and whoever joins our office, they just like just walk in and start working from our space. So we have this something like join our office space and get rid of all the operational costs. Just focus on your work. This is the mantra that we think about, and these are the services we follow. I list out few like high-speed internet, which is kind of uh, it's a basic necessity like for anyone to work. It's like a basic necessity, and we were very much committed about some internet speed and mul- multiple backup lines. And we have the power backup. Yeah, this is pretty much you may not be getting if you're having leased office space like traditional office space or at home because uh, it's very difficult to get that infrastructure for a single office space. So, but we have it covered. We have the printer facility, which is like we use free printouts for a month time, like for every customer. And yeah, we have the secure environment. The space is entirely monitored from CCTV footage. Like we have a dedicated team, and from right from the parking to the space, each and every endpoint covered. And the operations. Coming to operations, we are 24 by 7 operational, and most of our teams like they do work on UH shifts or different business shifts. So we we kind of like pretty much like 24 by 7 we are open and operational with all the services, so you don't have to worry about which shift you're working on. The lift, covered parking. So we have a elevator lifts and covered parking facilities, which will not again be a problem for most of the customers, like who are coming from long places, like they can just come in and park the vehicles without any issues. The beverages, like we do have a coffee vending machine and cool and hot water facility and oven, dry pantry, etc. Coming to these pictures, once if you look at these pictures, these are wonderful offices like that we currently operate. So I'll just give you a brief about the conference room. This is a conference room where about 8 people can sit and discuss, and it's completely like enclosed one, and it's having very good ambience, and it's pretty much like a great place to get started with new ideas. And coming to the private cabins, this is something the best in class, and the ones that we most uh, the entire Nexus is like having more private cabins because the privacy, it's more of privacy. We have a private cabin from 1 seater, 2 seater, 3 seater, up to four. So like it's like a your team can sit 4 people, team can sit 8 people, team can sit any team size. We provide private cabin, no excess at all. And we have this recreation and cafeteria. This is a place people whoever is working for long hours and they can come back and chill out for some time, and they just they can just go back to work with fresh minds. And this is a co-working zone. This is an open area. This is more like flexible one. Like most freelancers will act, will they are looking for these kind of spaces because it's more like interactive interactive space where you'll be collaborating with many other people side by side, and it gives more flexibility. Coming to the logic, lounge, this is a good place like to get started like with a discussion with some client or the project that you're going to pick up. So anything, any good discussion start here because the kind of ambience and the kind of hospitality that we provide, you'll never regret about joining Nexus. Looking forward to see you at Nexus. Signing off. Bye.